What's going on, guys? My name's Theoatrix, and today I'm going to be bringing the tasks that you should skip when you're doing Slayer in old school Runescape. So some tasks, when you see them pop up on your screen that you've got it, makes you go,
oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this.
So I'm going to show you which tasks you need to skip or you should skip, and I'll explain why in this video. Enjoy. So to skip a Slayer task, all you need to do is go right click on your Slayer master, go to rewards, and then go to the tab all the way to the right, and then there should be a cancel and block task button. It's up to you if you want to block any of the tasks that I'm going to say in this video, but I usually just skip them and I have a couple of them blocked. So the first task is spiritual creatures, and they are so annoying to kill, and I've only done this task once in my life, and it was really annoying since it takes so long to get to God Wars, and then there's a lot of other monsters that attack me there because I forgot one of my items, so it's really not worth your time running to God Wars. And also the loot is terrible unless you've unlocked spiritual mages, which need 83 Slayer. They're alright money since they drop dragon boots, but I still highly don't recommend doing these. The next task, or tasks, is Steel Dragons and Iron Dragons. If you have a Zamarakian Hasta and high melee stats, these are alright, except it takes like 1 hour to do the whole task, and the XP rates are pretty slow since you won't be hitting very often with the Hasta. You can use a trident to speed up the task, but it's still not worth your money and time because the trident does cost a lot to use. The third task I have for you guys is blue dragons, and a lot of people still do this task, and mainly the lower levels do them, but only skip them if you're looking for the maximum XP rates. People with high combat levels and high Slayer levels tend to skip them pretty often, but they are good profit for lower leveled players. You can expect to get maybe 500 to 700k from a full task of blue dragons, and they are safe spottable, which is good for low levels. And you can safe spot them really easily, which is good for people with low defense, I guess. Neve's blue dragons are good for players without 70 agility, but people with the pipes shortcut in Tavali dungeon should definitely go there since the blue dragons in Neve's caves are still a bit of a walk. The next task, which I always skip, and I really don't like this task, it's probably my least favorite task in the game, and that is mutated zygomites. I know a lot of people think, oh, there's only 20 of them, it's really not worth skipping, but I just don't like them since they have 2 attack styles and you can't pray against both of them. So they have a really accurate attack, and I always end up having to do at least 2 banks per trip, even though there's 20 of them per task. Also, the fungicide that you need to kill them can be a pain in the ass to use and refill, and the XP rates are horrible, and so are the drops. Okay, they're the tasks you should skip, and now I'm going to go through the tasks that you shouldn't bother unlocking. To unlock a task, you go into the Slayer menu, and there is a list of tasks you can unlock. It usually costs around 50 to 100 points per unlock, but these are the ones that you shouldn't waste your points on because you're really going to be wasting time doing these tasks. The first one is Aviancies, and they are the ones in the God Wars dungeon, those little flying armadillo guys, and they have terrible drops unless you have the hard Fremenic diary completed for the noted adamant bars. That makes them a good profitable task, but they're still ages from a bank and very, very slow Slayer XP. Next one you shouldn't unlock is Mithril Dragons. They are ages from a bank, and it usually needs at least 2 inventories, even for higher level players. Like, they do have some pretty good drops like the Dragon Full Helm, but that thing's crashed recently and it's really not worth your time since the XP and the hits you'll be dealing are very minimal and you'll be wasting a lot of precious Slayer time that you could be doing in other better tasks. The next one is Red Dragons, and you shouldn't unlock these because they are very, very slow XP rates and they're ages from a bank as well. Brutal Red Dragons, on the other hand, are really, really good for profit, except lower level players will have a lot of trouble killing these, and in my opinion, there's just no point in unlocking them, since it's not worth spending the 50 Slayer points just for the Brutal Red Dragons. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more daily old school content. Thanks for watching. We'll be right back.